What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our Got T48 segment. I'm here, Jeff Thompson, founder of T48 Fitness. All right, we got some awesome workout in store for today. All right, what you're gonna need is your figure eight band. If you do not have a figure eight band, one, they're still available. Let me know. Two, you can use something like a towel for this one. So it's not a huge deal if you don't have it. The first thing that we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna end up doing our side squats. Kind of like we did on the last workout, but just left to right. We're also gonna add our figure eight, and we're doing a row, a deep row, just like this as we go into our side squats. So here, 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 kind of like we're rowing, all right? The second exercise will just be lateral hops. So here, hop, landing as softly as possible and springing up. We wanna land on our midfoot, which is the middle of our foot. All right, here we go. We're gonna start off. Ready and go.
Work.
Good.
Round
We want
one.
to take those arms up, kind of as high as we can. Make sure that as we row, we're keeping our towel or our band tight. And stop.
Rest.
Here we go. We have our lateral jump. We want to be using our arms as we do this. Here we go. Ready? And go.
Work. Round two.
Ten seconds left. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Rest.
Woo! That's a good workout. We got a nice workout that we're gonna be getting today. Here we go, ready?
Work.
And go.
Round three.
Keep everything tight. We're taking it over our head, moves into a row. Row, row, row your boat. 2, 1, and
Rest.
stop. Whew. We're going back to our lateral jumps right here. Here we go, guys.
Round
And go.
four.
Use your arms. As you load, your arms go back. And explode up. Make it harder by choosing to jump higher. Easier by just choosing to jump lightly. Like that. Here we go. Woo! Well, halfway through that 4 minutes, you guys have been doing a good job too.
Round
Let's keep it up.
five.
Here we go. Rolling back. Whew. Quads may be burning, because mine are. 2,
Rest.
1. Stop. It may not be burning. You guys are great.
Work.
Here we go.
Round six.
And go. Remember, we're landing softly, as soft as possible. 10 more seconds. 2,
Rest.
1, and stop. Whew. This is our last set, folks.
Work. Round
Let's get it
seven.
well. Here we go. All out for the last set. Because this is the last of me that you'll see for the day. 9 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
Rest.
2, 1. Whew. Last little bit. Let's hang on. Look at all you got.
Round
Here we go.
8.
Ready and go. You need to jump faster? Totally fine. 10 seconds left. Show of breathing. 2, 1,
Rest.
and great job. Whew. We just want to walk around after that one. Work our heart rate down. Excellent. That one got me today, y'all. Let's stretch out those quads. Because if you're like me, your quads are screaming. You guys are doing an awesome job. Hope you guys have been able to see a difference in at least one thing. Whether it is your endurance, whether it is the strength in your legs, whether it is just you getting up and doing these workouts is a big step for you. You know, be encouraged by something. At the very least, if you're watching this, you've done one. That's where you start at, and we'll go from there. All right? Stay with me. We're going through awesome devotion today. Grace and peace. Excellent workout today, folks. We have just another great promise from God. You know what I mean? Very humbling promise. One of a promise that I had to come to grips with comes from the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. You know, and it's Paul, and he just talks about being misled. And so he says, don't be misled. You cannot mock the justice of God. You will always harvest what you plant. You know, and in other translations, it said, you know, it just talks about you will always reap what you sow. You know, and so this was me. You know, I kind of grew up thinking like, oh man, like if I only, you know what I'm saying, like intellectually believe, and I talk about this, you know, a lot of times, but if I only intellectually believe in God, I can live like I want to, got a free ticket to heaven, you know what I'm saying? He's pleased with me because I walked up to the altar when I was younger and I got baptized. Like he's pleased, and that, you know what I mean, that's all I got to do, and that's, you know what I mean? And so I in a sense, I thought I could play God and say, you know what I mean, like yeah, I can get the best of both worlds, you know, but this verse really is one of those verses that hit me, you know, like God's justice will not be mocked. Like he's a just God, and he won't be mocked by, you know what I mean, trying to fool him into thinking your heart is there and it really is far away from him, you know. And Paul goes on to say, like, you always reap what you sow, you know what I'm saying? So if you're sowing things that aren't of God, like that is what you're gonna get. You're gonna not get God, you know. So yeah, and so that, I mean, that's a promise that's not so popular, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And so my challenge to us today is to reap life. You know, to sow life. You know, to plant life. The things of God. You know, those things which are good. Those things which are godly. You know, plant those. You know, and all in the New Testament, it just talks about, you know, many cause and effect type things. If you know what I mean, humbly submit yourself to Him, you know, humble yourself before the Almighty, you know, love your neighbor, whatever, you're going to see a harvest from that. You know, so that's just my challenge. Every decision that you make, would it be planting or sowing life, the things of God, of abundant life, and not the things of the enemy, the things of death. You know, the Deuteronomy talks about, you know, I said before you today, you know, blessings and curses, life and death. You know, choose life so that you and your family may live. You know, and so that's the decision that's before us daily. You know, what the words that come out of our mouth. You know what I'm saying? Our actions, our body language. Will it be planting and sowing life, or will it be planting and sowing death? You know, and so God won't be mocked. You know, and He gives us our just, you know what I mean? Well, He doesn't give our reward fully, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's something about if you're in your sin, you know what I mean? And if you, as you choose things, He lets you live with the consequences, you know? So He's just. He's just an awesome and good God, you know? So take that promise. I hope that can be encouraging to you and motivating to you in your decisions that you make today. All right, grace and peace.